Hi everyone, today let's look at this new Japanese artist Sato Ryotaro's work. I saw it in an exhibition and I really want to share with you here. Quite fun. Look how this man dancing. Oh my god. Bizarre. Markart, not Walmart. He looked like some actor. Nice dance. Oh, wow. Okay. That's my favorite one. And here it is, flying person. Interesting. That's a lot of characters. Wow. Remind me of the Billie Eilish music video was all this underwear instead of underwear. It's like a bunch of people, a bunch of NPCs, like game characters. Okay, what's next? Here's another one. It's pretty funny. Oh, this is interesting. It's like inside a mar cards. Odd. The cat. Wow, wild. They're all so different kinds of characters there. Like, definitely made with different software, kind of different style. Soldiers growing, zombies. Crazy. Now look at this. Oh, how did he even think about all this? It's so bizarre and oddly obsessive to watch. Okay, I'll just show you this so far. What do you think? How do you feel about this? I don't know. I saw this whole video in the exhibition. At the beginning of, like, before you watch this video, you actually see the whole wall of these characters laying on top, like beside each other, looking at you. It's like an army, huge army of them. There's like a whole world of them. All the characters are different. They're like NPCs, but they also like in some kind of game characters. And without a mission, they're like replaced in a new way, new environment. Plus, he photographed the real world and plays all these characters inside the real world, looking at the camera as if they're living in the real world, as if like I can feel that they're around me. It actually reminds me of the VR chat world a lot. I don't know if you have been to the VR chat world. When you're in the VR chat, people are not coming to have any kind of like quest or mission. Some people just like stay there and not really saying anything. I still remember this vivid memory of me inside a VR chat. Someone, I think it was like 2D kind of character boy, yelling at this turtle in the pond and be like, "Dad, like my dad's stuck, help me." I still remember that, like the all bizarre feeling when I was in the VR chat. I really liked that feeling because you don't really, nobody knows who you are, and then you're just like one of the characters. You can choose whatever avatar you want to use. And Sato's work kind of remind me that environment. Instead, how he plays all these characters in the real life is quite different than the VR chat, because it is in real environment and as if they're living their life. So it really piqued my curiosity about how something completely made with digital and does make you feel like alive. Like these characters made me do feel like they are living the real life. The big difference is the physical stimulation. It's not like our body physically, drop or fall. The way it fall or stuck on each other, like crashing, it's like inside a game. And when it's like when you're using Blender. Oh, hi. That was surprise. When the actions of characters falling and stuck on each other is completely like when you play the file in Blender or 3D software. I really do like his idea. So I researched a little, and then I was wondering how he did this. Apparently he just is like a explorer in the digital world. He find all these assets, the 3D animation, 3D model, that some of the game developer maybe dumped it and somehow. It is fair use, all these digital assets, because he didn't really try to sell it. He kind of use it as like artistic practice, and he make all these 3D assets, reframe it in like different worlds, pull them out into the real world. It made me think, oh, okay, so all these digital files, they are not just disappear, right? They kind of re-exist. They kind of still there. And then Sato kind of pull them out, throw in the real world. Okay, that's a metaphor because that's how he just added it, basically. But it made me feel like he pulled them out from digital world and throw into the real world. And it's pretty alive. It's just bizarrely interesting, and a lot of people at the show are laughing pretty hard. Most of them like actually stayed to the end of the show for like straight 20-25 minutes video, because it's also very meditative to look at it. Look at all these characters like exist, doesn't do much, even though they're game characters, but without having a mission, they're just existing somehow, like whatever kind of vibe. So yeah, I'm just thinking, so what actually make all this character look so real? Like, yes, he gave them a second life basically, but why this kind of character make me feel like they're alive, but why some of the AI generated like or bad CGI works make you feel so fake, like they're not alive? Weird. I showed this video with my husband, and it's interesting. He brought up like he remind me 10 years ago when the most famous Ghibli director Hayao Miyazaki. Let me show you this video.
学習させた CG を見せてくれるそうです。
これ踊ってるように見えますけど、でこれは早く移動するっていうので学習させたやつなんですね。これ頭を使って移動してるんですけど、基本痛覚とかないし、頭が大事だとかっていう概念がないんで、だからもう頭をもう普通の足のように使って移動してるっていう。この動きがとにかく気持ち悪いんで、ゾンビゲームの動きに使えるんじゃないかっていう。こういう人工知能を使うと、多分人間が想像できない気持ち悪い動きができるんじゃないか。はい、一応こんなことをやっています。 実際には。
毎朝この頃会わないけど身体障害の友人がいるんですよ。そのハイタッチって言うんだけど大変なんです。彼の筋肉がこわばってる手と僕の手でこうハイタッチするで、その彼のことを思い出してね、僕はこれ面白いと思って見ることできないんですよ。これを作る人たちは痛みとかそういうものについてね、何も考えないでやってるでしょ。極めて不愉快ですよね。そんなに気持ち悪いものをやりたいなら勝手にやってればいいだけで、僕はこれを自分たちの仕事をつなげたいとは全然思いません。極めて何か生命に対する侮辱を感じます。
It's about Hayao Miyazaki's thought on AI, actually, but it was back in 2016, so it was a while ago. Apparently, they're showing him this growing deep learning character trained to act like human, but I think because of the technology that time, it doesn't look like they're actual human, and then it made him feel very strong disgust. He's just basically saying this character remind him of his friend who has a disability, and then looks I think, like, my take is the character does look pretty disturbing, although it is an experiment. But for him, when AI or machine learning how human moves, by the way, he always use hand drawing. I think he has his core belief about how to express the human connection with animation. How he think the intention of making animated character, or when you use machine or technology to make something alive, you need to have this good intention. And this kind of deep learning or AI mimic human is somehow very disturbing and disgust. So my husband was telling me how he's like thought about it pop up in his mind, where when Sato giving this digital assets a second life, it is actually pretty heartwarming, because you feel like, oh, they're left in the digital world and you give them a second life to live in the real world. Whereas sometimes you see a lot of artificial intelligent creatures or really act like human, but it doesn't give you the emotional connection. So yeah, it's very interesting, because recently I'm also reading a book about how body sensation can make you feel super connected with animation and game, even sometimes more than like film or real person acting. So I'm actually pretty interested in that as well, because it really makes me question a lot about what makes things feel real is not how perfect it is. It's just about how much you want, your intention of the connection is very important. So whatever things we're making, even including the video I'm making here, it's sometimes I'm lack of this. I feel like it's more like when I feel like it's a mission to make a video, not I truly try to connect, then I right away lack of something is not there. Or when an artist make their work, when you feel like they're truly trying to connect with you, you can feel it. Miyazaki's work always make me feel so touching, even though it's hand drawing animation, or maybe some film that you watch the whole thing, you're like, why am I wasting my time here? You know what I mean? It's just like, when we look at artist's work, the best part is sometimes evoke you different emotions and make you questioning things. Like in the future, when we see a lot of fake videos online or AI generated things, or by the way, there's a new auction that's selling AI art for like 700K. So all these things are happening around us. Of course, it's some kind of peak and it will be die down, or some robots selling their artwork for like millions of dollars. But those things made me question if AIs become one part of creation, like AI generated things, or artists using AI to generate things, enhance their work, whatever. And what's their intention behind? Can they really touch people's heart? Can they make something look like suffering but without understand what is suffer? You know, when you make a character that feels like happy, but is it really touching your heart, make you feel happy? That's all the questions I have in my mind. So this is basically the video I wanted to show you, and if you're interested, please check the Sato's work. And my question for you is really to please let me know, comment below, what make you feel so real when you see something online, or when you experience some art, experience some drama or animation, those things. What make you feel real? What's the difference between something that try to hook you up but you feel kind of disconnected? Please let me know. And thank you so much for your time. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy it. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel for new updates every week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.